You may think that the best thing to do in a park is picnic, enjoy nature, and take the kids for a run on the playground. But our next video may add a new activity to that list, UFO watching. Don't think so? Take a look at this.
January 30th, 2022, Laguna Niguel, California. Stephen Greenstreet and his family are spending the day in Ocean Breeze Park when his wife points out a mysterious object in the sky.
Man.
As Stephen peers through the branches of a tree, he begins to record this.
No idea what the heck this is.
Take a closer look. Stephen zooms into an elongated, shiny object hovering in the clear blue sky.
Now, we've seen plenty of UFOs on this show, but this one is kind of different. Look here, it appears to be made up of 3 different sections of circular or possibly cylindrical parts on top of each other. I'm not seeing any wings or visible means of propulsion, at least not at this angle. Stephen shot it from multiple angles around the park, and he admits he has no idea what he's seeing.
The longer I look at it, the less it makes any sense, because there was wind, but this object was stuck in the sky. I was just baffled as to what the heck this could be.
Yep. I swear to God, it's been there 20 minutes.
Could it be a UFO? According to science writer Amy Teitel, in this town, it's a definite possibility.
This isn't the first time a local in Laguna Niguel has seen something strange in the sky. Most of the sightings in Laguna Niguel actually happened a decade ago, with residents seeing bright orange lights, white lights chasing red lights, and even bright green fireballs.
In fact, some believe the evidence points to an alien presence in Southern California dating back centuries.
Some caves feature petroglyphs that some say are evidence of ancient civilizations visited by aliens. The drawings on these cave walls depict shapes and some figures that many believe hint at aliens.
Google UFO and Laguna Niguel, and you'll see multiple sightings that have been reported in recent years. But why all the sudden activity? Well, many think Catalina Island just across from Laguna Niguel might be a factor. In 1967, 2 12-year-old boys were allegedly abducted by aliens from a boat docked near the island. And even our own expert, Matthew Shadagas, has been studying strange phenomena over Catalina Island with the research group UAPX. But what do our experts think Stephen saw? Let's find out.
We begin with aviation expert Tim McMillan. Could this floating object just be a balloon?
Shape-wise, a balloon would be our best fit. However, we should see it floating away. So whatever we're looking at is able to maintain a stationary position far longer than a balloon would be able to.
On the other hand, there's no telltale signs of UFO-like movement.
We don't see any of the behaviors that seem impossible. When we think of UFOs, extreme acceleration, right-angled turns, nothing that we see this object exhibiting is something that couldn't technically be done.
Taking McMillan's advice to consider some more down-to-earth possibilities, we turn to science writer Mick West. He says the fact that Stephen was so thorough in filming this object rules out one possibility.
One of the gold standards of UFO videos is to get multiple shots of the same thing from different locations.
Again, using branches as reference.
So this is definitely not a camera artifact because it appears in the right position in multiple videos. It's definitely something that's out there in the scene.
What about a drone? We're not seeing the standard quadcopter rotors, but West says don't be fooled by the slim vertical shape.
The only thing that is left is a coaxial drone. Now, a coaxial drone is a drone where all the propellers are in line, one above the other. Some of them look like vertical cylinders.
Coaxial drones are designed with 2 centrally positioned rotors which provide more lift, allowing them to carry heavy payloads and also fly within tight spaces. And this object appears to have the same shape and design seen in a coaxial drone. McMillan likes that theory, though he adds that if it's a coaxial drone, it would be something unusual to see in the sky.
They're not extremely common, but one of the things that coaxial drones have been developed for is the idea of delivery of goods or products.
However, drone delivery is only available in a few test markets, and this one doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So why else would a coaxial drone be hanging in the sky above Laguna Niguel? Mick West has an idea.
Traditionally, area surveillance has been done with a helicopter, but now police departments around the country are increasingly using drones. So I think that's the most likely explanation based on what we see in these videos.
Our verdict? We think this is likely a coaxial drone. Not only do the police use them to surveil, but fire departments often use them to aid in wildfire prevention. However, the purpose of this apparent coaxial drone remains a mystery, because when we contacted the town of Laguna Niguel, they assured us they don't use any such drones.